As a neurodivergent, the best thing I've ever done for myself is start a social media channel, start on YouTube, basically post on social media. Because when you're neurodivergent, especially if you have ADHD, the one thing that you'll probably be drawn towards is pivoting and always being a little like in many different areas at once. And the thing that social media and especially building a personal brand will do for you is it will let you explore yourself more. And in the meantime, it will actually build you credentials based on your personality, because believe it or not, in the real world, when you show people that you have followers, when you show companies, professionals, all of the stuff that you have followers on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, they will say, wow, how did you do that? And you can actually end up building a career based on your skills. I have done marketing work for so many companies just based on me being someone who was willing to put my own self out there. Because they would literally hit me up and be like, we see that you're really good at interacting with a camera. You're very eloquent. Do you want to help us with this? And of course, being on camera also boosts confidence. But when you're a neurodivergent, you also want to do something that's going to make you happy and fulfilled. And if you have ADHD especially, you're going to want to do something where you're not always stuck doing the same thing forever. And having a social media page where you can literally exhibit that you're really good at communicating, you're someone who is good at creating visual spectacles on your social media, you're good at creating content, putting content out there, doing this and this and that. You can get little jobs here and there where you can literally set yourself up for bigger things. I cannot count on one hand how many opportunities I've gotten just from putting myself out there. And not even because I was super serious. You don't need to be super serious. You don't need to show up the same way every single day. Your page is not going to grow unless you also grow, which is why being a neurodivergent on social media is actually perfect. Especially if you have ADHD, it's a great way for you to create and put something out there that's going to turn into monetary gain, but it's also going to make you create a life where you're constantly experiencing new things and you don't feel like you're rotting. Which is why I would say to every single neurodivergent girly out there, make yourself an Instagram page, start posting, just post and see what happens. You don't need to know what the end of the staircase looks like. You just need to take the next couple steps. And you can always freaking pivot. You don't have to be stuck in one niche. You can always pivot. You just have to develop that sense of like, okay, we're switching it up. And that's something you will also learn with being on social media, because social media is constantly changing. So you need to change too. It makes you very easily adaptable to a new environment to be a content creator. And that's why, as I said before, ADHD girlies, get on social media.